Hello everybody! Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Now I'm going to be showing you all something special in the beginning of tonight's stream. So I needed to actually reset the game instead of just loading my save state. Is it appropriate to call it a load state? Actually, I think they're just called states. I think that's the proper name for it, is just state. Hold on, YouTube is acting up again. There we go. So, Adblocker has been screwing with Chrome lately. Apparently this is an issue that's been going on at least since 2016. It eventually happened to me, where Adblock would cause websites to load forever. And there was nothing I could do about it but get rid of it. So I have it replaced now with a new extension called uBlock Origin, which is apparently so good at blocking ads that I don't even get Twitch ads. Adblock didn't do that. Huh. Neat. Alright, 2 minutes in. Okay, so today's little experiment, we are going to be getting a Gold Chocobo right away. Now, the thing you should know is that, well, first let me talk about the intended method of getting a Gold Chocobo. First of all, you're supposed to wait until after you've gotten Cloud back in your party, because one of the intended steps for getting a Gold Chocobo is to race all of its parents and grandparents, all of its ancestors, the previous generations before it. And to do that, you're supposed to go to Gold Saucer after you have caught yourself some Chocobos, and you're supposed to race them. And racing them raises their maximum stats so that you can make them even stronger and faster and smarter and all that by feeding them. And different kinds of greens boost the different stats. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to catch some Chocobos, race them until you can't win any more races and they won't eat anymore, and then breed them using nuts. Obviously you need males and females in order to breed. And then the offspring, if you did it correctly and have the right Chocobos and use the right nut, will be a different color Chocobo. Like there's the river Chocobo, which can cross shallow water like the tiny Bronco. And the mountain Chocobo, which can walk over mountains. Yeah, but you're supposed to do this over and over and over again, racing every Chocobo that you get. Each one. Until eventually you get the right combination of Chocobos to breed a Gold Chocobo. And it takes hours, and costs a shit ton of money because of all the food you have to buy, and all the times you have to enter Chocobo races, because each time you do, it costs a little bit of money, I think. But right now, Chocobo racing isn't available. In fact, I don't think anything at the Gold Saucer is available. I think it's closed. In fact, let me go over to the Gold Saucer and show you what happens if you try to visit it right now. Yeah, I think it's closed until you get Cloud back in your party. So let's go visit it. Also, I intend to do as much as possible while Tifa is the leader of my party. Because, quite frankly, I kind of want to do as much as I can without Cloud in the party. Because as long as Cloud is present, he is the party leader. It's not like Chrono Trigger, where after you get Chrono back in your party, you can just leave him out. Once Cloud comes back in, he'll be the permanent leader again. Which annoys me, because now that Cloud knows all of his natural limit breaks, he has no reason to be in the party. Not really. So I wanna... He'd be hogging all the kills if I let him take up a space in the party, so I'm just gonna do as much as I can without him. Staring up at Meteor won't put food in my stomach, but if I look down, sometimes I find something to eat. I should probably go around the world talking to NPCs, seeing what they say now that Meteor is happening. The next train is coming in soon. Are you still saying that? As long as we're here, Grandpa's not going to be able to forget about trains. Maybe we'll start anew, moving to southern Isle of Medeal. Oh, trying to get me to go there, huh? Yeah, Medeal was the town that I've been pointing out on that one island. I want to leave this garbage dump of a town behind me and start a new life. If I had a buggy, I'd cross the southern desert and go to that town across the river. Was that what you said before? Can't remember. Everyone knows that accident couldn't have been avoided, but no one will be satisfied until someone takes the blame. Is this new? Look down, nothing but junk. Look up, Meteor. Am I gonna be stuck between these two for the rest of my life? No, eventually Meteor will land and you'll be dead. Well, then there would be the rest of your life then, wouldn't it? I suppose so. Hey, what's gonna happen to the world? I guess no one wants to have fun anymore now that the Gold Saucer is closing. Yeah, see? We'll be going up there in a second. Welcome, expect to go on night. No thanks. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that? She got teleported down this... What the... Okay, that's kind of a buggy ramp. Okay, that was weird. Go in the building. There you go. How am I supposed to continue living in a town that's lost everything? To hell with the Mako reactor. Yay, what do you want to play? Let's play Meteor. Tag, you're dead. Because of them. Oh, right, okay, I don't think anyone in here says anything new. It's so interesting that they took spells that were just regular old spells in the previous games and turned them into huge plot points. I mean, when Meteor was introduced in 4? Or was it in 3? I know the Emperor used Starfall, which is kind of a precursor to Meteor, but I forget if it was in 3. Well, 4 is the first game to use Meteor as a plot element, and even then it kind of lost its impact halfway through the game. The Gold Saucer is currently closed. The ropeway's up and running, but there's no point in going there. Oh, I'm gonna go there anyway. Yeah, but there's never been a game in which a spell, one spell, is a bigger deal. Not in the entire series. Look at that, we arrive in Gold Saucer and there's no music playing. Which implies that that's actually the song that they play on the loudspeakers all day, every day. God, why doesn't that drive them insane? I'm sorry, I'm gonna close this for a while. I'm just debating if I should be in business at a time like this. This way. Yeah, so I don't know why you're just standing there, Dio. That's kind of weird. Maybe just thinking about whether or not the place should be open. Is it appropriate to have an amusement park open at a time like this? That'd kind of be like having a birthday party when a celebrity just died. Yeah, it is a tough decision. Okay, so at this point in the game, you cannot race chocobos. So it can't be. Now YouTube is screwing up. It's correct on Twitch, right? Yes, it is. What the hell? Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. It's a good thing I'm not that far into the stream. Okay, so now that you know that it's impossible to race chocobos, what are you sorry about? I thanked you. You're not supposed to say sorry when someone thanks you. Anyway, now that you know that it's impossible to race chocobos at this point in the game, most people would assume that it's impossible to get a gold chocobo at this point. Especially since the other way to get a chocobo, to get a gold chocobo without racing, also is not available yet. So, I'm gonna show you how to get a gold chocobo, step by step, at this point in the game, the earliest possible point. Just by breeding. Okay, now I should preface that I did not come up with this method on my own, obviously. I got this information from a YouTuber named Laneface. So if you want, you can go to his channel, subscribe to him, because it was a very informative video, kind of slow-paced. How long will this take? It might take about half an hour. It depends on how lucky I am, because this is all manipulating RNG right now. Okay, the first thing you're gonna need is about 80,000 gil. I have, well, 60,000 of that is just to rent all of the stables. All 6 of them. I already did that. So now I only need 20,000. So we're gonna go into the chocobo farm, and we're gonna buy a few things. Let's see, first, we need 1 Saraha nut. I already have that. Next, we're gonna need exactly 70 croca greens. And then 5 of any other green for catching chocobos. I'm just gonna get the most expensive ones because I've been told they last the longest. Actually, I think Curio greens last the longest. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I have Tantal greens too, so I can just use those. Okay. Now there's also 2 other nuts that I'm gonna need to obtain. I already obtained one of them. It's that Carob Nut that I stole from the one enemy by Bone Village. I need to go back up to Bone Village. Hi, Kratos. I'm gonna keep calling you Kratos. Anyway, now we're gonna go back to the Bone Village and grab another Carob Nut, because you need 2. And then we're gonna go somewhere new and get both a different nut and another enemy skill. Do I have the stone materia on? I'd better. I didn't run into it anyway. Yeah, I have steel. How much longer would it take to get a gold? Well, for one, you have to wait until you get Cloud back in your party, which is gonna be a few chapters from now. And then after that, it takes hours, because it's mostly chocobo racing, in order to raise the maximum stats of your chocobos. Alright, there it is. And I got back attack. That's just freaking great. Just have everyone change rows right now. Now this thing has a ton of hit points, so I'm not worried about attacking it. There we go. Now I can just kill it. It shouldn't be. It's the same volume it's always been. And I've gone back and rewatched my videos and this thing's fine to me. Great game. Same as it's always been. I just do instant death on this thing. I might as well try it. Guess not. Before I use Vincent's and McGregor, I'm gonna heal everybody. It didn't even say miss, so I'm guessing it just doesn't work. Now, I guess I'll turn the game volume down. How's this? Yeah, I lowered the game volume. Here, let me lower it a bit further. Hi, Gaze. So, Gaze, do you know what I'm doing now? Close. I'm showing how to get a Gold Chocobo as early as possible without Chocobo racing. Yep, killed it. Okay, so that's both of my Carob Nuts. Okay, did you say oh good or oh god? I can't tell. Good. Okay. Alright, so this island over here at the forest, this is Goblin Island. Yeah, there's goblins in this game, but they're hidden enemies for some reason. So, hold on, do I have Manipulate equipped? I do not. I don't even have enemy skill equipped. Why do I have a second enemy skill? I must have picked one up somewhere. Just toss it. Okay. So these goblins have two things that I want. They have an enemy skill, which will be the last enemy skill we learn until we start fighting the super bosses. And they have something that I want to steal from them. Oh, you're at work right now? Oh, okay. Oh, I learned it. I guess I don't have to manipulate them. Yep, that's Goblin Punch. It doesn't actually say what it does in-game, but I think it works the same as it does in the other games. It does more damage to the target the closer they are in level to you. You know, if I successfully manipulate it, it might be easier to steal from it. I was looking at the wrong ATB bar. I didn't mean to just sit there doing nothing. Hey, maybe... Hey, you don't suppose this is like Pokemon, do you? Where if you put status effects in the enemy, then it becomes easier to interact with them. Oh, there it is. Stole Zeo Nut. Now what happens if I make him use Goblin Punch on himself, since he's the same level as himself? It is. I just stole a Zeo Nut. I need that for the Chocobo mating. It doesn't even give that much stuff. Such a tough enemy, and he doesn't even give you anything. He's only there to learn Goblin Punch and give you the Zeo Nut. Well, he doesn't give it to you, but you know what I mean. Okay. We now have all of the items necessary to breed our Chocobos. We have the nuts we need. We have all the greens we'll ever need. So the first thing we gotta do is go back to the Snowlands. By Icicle Inn. Now, there are different kinds of the regular colored Chocobos, the yellow ones. Like there's good, great, wonderful, poor. Obviously you don't want poor Chocobos. But there are specific types that you want. It's not good enough just to get all wonderful Chocobos. But you only need to catch 2 yellow Chocobos. The rest is inbreeding. So I hope you all love Chocobo incest, because you're about to see a lot of it. Okay. Put the Chocobo lure on. I guess I can put Luck Plus on too. Why not? Oh, and let me organize my items too. Where is it keeping all of my greens? It's on the top, okay. Now, there's no way... Normally, there's no way to tell what kind of chocobo you've gotten until after you've captured it and sent it back to the stables. Like, you won't know what type it is, and you won't know what gender it is. Yeah, this is just a regular random encounter. But, there is a way to tell what you're going to get before you catch it. It's just a little secret that people didn't know about for years. Come on, any day now. What the hell? I even have Luck Plus on. Let's try the other tracks. I mean, I know it doesn't actually do any good, but... There we go. Okay, now... The enemies it appears with. Yeah, see, there's a wolf there. This is the wrong chocobo. You can't catch this one. You want to make sure that the chocobo you find is accompanied only by rabbits. Like I said, the speed at which this can go is dependent entirely on luck. But it's still gonna be faster than chocobo racing. Which, don't worry, I will be showing chocobo racing later on. There's a bunch of items that you can only get by doing so. I found another chocobo. These tracks seem to be working better. Another wolf? Vincent, why'd you do that? At least they're weak. Yeah, but if you attack a chocobo, they just attack every single creature on the field. Okay, so I'm not having a lot of luck finding the right chocobo. With gravity and heal both leveled. Okay, let's go back to these tracks. God damn it, what's with these tracks? The other tracks give me a chocobo every time, these ones won't give me any. You see? Like 5 for 5 on not giving me a chocobo. I'm glad I only had to do this twice. I mean, once I catch both of these chocobos, I won't even need the chocobo learn materia anymore. Why? You know what I'm gonna do? As soon as this fight is over, I'm gonna go back to the other tracks, and I guarantee it's gonna give me a chocobo like right away. And it's gonna be the wrong one again. See? Chocobo, immediately. And is it the wrong one? Oh, no, it's the right one. Okay, finally. Okay, well, let's see. Let's give the chocobo... Tantal greens. Carefully deal with the rabbits. There, I got it. Okay, finally. Hopefully I'll have better luck with the next one. Okay, so we get off. Should I send the chocobo back to the stables? Okay, next time we go back to the chocobo ranch, it'll be in that fenced part in the front. Okay, our next stop is going to be Medial, but we're not going to go into the town yet. If we go into the town, the story will progress, and we don't want that to happen just yet. But there's chocobo tracks right here, over in the fields next to the town. So we're gonna try and catch the next chocobo here. Please have better luck. Oh, ran into one right away, but is it the right one? It is. Okay, these weird armadillo thingies. Yeah, these are the enemies you want to see with the Chocobo. What are they called? Spirals. They have a lot of hit points. Ah, crap. Don't want the Chocobo to get scared off. My last Endo Greens. Should be the last one I need. Can't use Grenade Bomb, it'll hit the Chocobo. There, got it. Funnily enough, this is the island. I don't know why, but the first time I played this game, when I started having trouble with the enemies and I felt like I was too weak, I just stayed on this island. Didn't go anywhere else. I just ran into random encounters on this island until all of my characters were level 70. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said, I just didn't know how RPGs worked. Send the Chocobo back to the stables. And that's it. We don't need to catch any more Chocobos. Ever again. We got the only two we'll ever need. So, back to the Chocobo stables. Now, you want to land right next to the farm. And this is important, because this is where the RNG manipulation is going to start. You want to save your game. And then you want to quit. For some reason, soft resetting isn't working for me right now. So, I gotta reset using the emulator. And this is gonna take a while because of this friggin' logo in the beginning. Or I can turn frame limit off and make it go a bit faster. Okay, now as soon as you load, you need to be fast. Because part of RNG is the amount of time that's passed since you last loaded your game. So you need to get into the Chocobo farm, and immediately go into the stables. And Dr. Choco Billy. Okay, moving Chocobos. Which one are you going to put in? Okay, now this is important. You want to put the Great Chocobo in first. Want to put this Chocobo in your stable? Yes. And it should be female. Correct. So we're going to give this one a name so that we remember that it's the Great Chocobo. Okay, and it's in the bottom left stable. So remember where it's at. Bottom right stable, sorry. Well, I suppose depending on what angle you're looking at it from, it could be the bottom left. Okay, and the other one should be a male. Yep. Okay, now the next step is to go back to the world map, save, quit, and reload. We're going to be doing that a lot in order to manipulate the RNG. Okay, now just like before, as soon as it loads, you want to immediately get back in. You want to get back in quickly. Make sure you walk into the farm part of it, so that you spawn on this side of the map and not at the bottom. Okay, talk to Chocobilly. And the next step is to feed exactly one... I don't know why it's spelled Karaka here. That's a mistake. Maybe the item itself is the mistake. Anyway, you gotta feed exactly one Crocker Green to the female Chocobo. And this is actually gonna be the only Chocobo in the game that we feed. Turns out, the RNG doesn't care which Chocobo you feed. So, feed it once. Just feed it one time. Okay. And then we're going to mate them. And also, it is important to choose the female first. I don't know why I don't know why the order in which you choose them matters, but it does. So you choose the female first, and the male second. And then you use a Carob Nut to mate them. And then they spend all night fucking. Please picture it in your head. It's important. And the result should be a female river Chocobo. Yep, female. And I didn't have to race. Okay, the next step is kind of weird. The next step is to get into exactly 6 random encounters. Exactly 6. Let me take the Chocobo lure off. Wait a minute. I can switch between the Equip and Materia screens with square? I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, now this part's going to take just a little bit. But we gotta fight 6 random encounters. Exactly 6. No more, no less. Ooh, Vincent learned Death Gigas. See? And he hasn't even used his first limit break that many times, because usage doesn't count for Vincent. Death Gigas. So now he has a new transformation. So that's one battle. Here's the second. This is a great way to rack up kills for these characters too. Alright, that's two. Here's number three. And there's those moves that I had such a hard time running into back at the beginning of the game. Is it appropriate to use the term sewer to refer to any underground river? Or is a sewer only for sewage? Because if it's the latter, then that move's attack makes no sense. The name of it, that is. Okay, so this is the fourth battle. I just know I'm gonna lose count at some point. Okay, so that was 4. Pretty sure. Alright, here's 5. I almost went back into the stables, that would have been bad. Okay, just gotta run into one more. Alright, this is the last one. What the hell? Ah, crap, it actually worked on Vincent. Okay. Let me fix Vincent up real quick. Okay. Now, once you finish the 6 random encounters, stand next to the stables again. Save, quit, and reload. Just like before. Again, I don't know how this works. All I know is that it does. immediately get back into the stables. And the next thing we're gonna do is feed our great female again. This time, we're gonna feed it 50 crocker greens. Yep, I can't just hold the button up, I have to rapidly tap it, come on. Yep, exactly 50. Okay, then we're going to mate the same 2 chocobos that we mated before again. Again, you examine the female one first, and then the male, and you choose the exact same nut. And the result should be a male mountain chocobo. Yep. Okay. We're getting along pretty well. Our 2 chocobos have given birth to 2 children. A female river and a male mountain. Okay, so the next step, I'm sorry I had to do this to you all, but the next step is to run into 8 random encounters. Let me get out something to keep track of this for me. And I can show you Death Gigas too while we're at it. So Death Gigas is some kind of weird Frankenstein's monster that uses electricity. Okay, Hot Springs makes a lot more sense than Sewer. Wonder why I said Sewer the one time. Okay, Death Gigas does have another attack, but I didn't get to show it off this battle. I'm sure you'll see Death Gigas again. Okay, so that's 1. So let me just put this 8-sided die with the number 1 facing up, so I don't forget. What are these things called? Ventrigores. I think I always used to think that they were chocobo greens. Like, before being killed. I mean, they drop nuts to make chocobos with, so that's kind of weird. Maybe they are chocobo nuts. And you kill them and then feed them to the chocobos. Like they're walking plants of some kind. Do they walk? Or are they stationary? They seem to be capable of movement. Shit, I got to turn the die. There's 2 battles, this is the 3rd. That makes 3. This one will be the 4th. Could just be my imagination, but I feel like these ones are going faster than the previous 6. I really hope that Chocobo breeding and racing and all that is kept in the remake. Okay, that was battle number 5. Right? Yeah. I wish there was an item or some kind of ability that automatically initiated a random encounter for the area you're in. Dragon Quest has something like that. It's called Whistle. That was the 6th. That was the 6th. Gotta pay attention to the number. Alright, just 2 more. This is the 7th. Now I just need one more fight. Make sure that you end the fight somewhere near the Chocobo stables, because you don't want to run into any more on your way back. I think the number of battles you get into isn't so much affecting the RNG. I think what it's doing is it's affecting how much the Chocobos can eat, or how much time has passed since they last bred. Maybe that's it. Oh, wait, I know. I think the number of battles this time is to make the Chocobo that we just birthed an adult. Like, let enough time pass for it to apparently grow up and be able to have children of its own. Steel leveled. Okay. It's 8 battles. Then we'll save. And reset. Okay, back into the Chocobo stables. Again, enter the stables quickly and feed the great female once again, this time with 5 crocogreens. Okay, Now we're going to mate their children. Siblings. Brother and sister. Let's see. First, the female river chocobo. Because you always pick the girls first. Then her brother, the male mountain chocobo. And you feed them the Saraha nut that you can just buy from this kid. And the result should be a female mountain and river chocobo. And most people don't get this chocobo. The black chocobo. Yeah, because the reason they don't get it is because the intended method that the chocobo sage guides you through, the order that he tells you to do it in, skips this one. A female mountain river. Okay, now for the final step. You guys getting excited? Oh, no, I don't have to save, not yet. First thing I had to do is get into 3 random encounters. Just 3. And that'll make our new mountain river chocobo old enough to breed. Apparently. Okay, that's 1. Just 2 more. And then that'll be the last of running into random encounters. Jeez, those enemies are rare. Fought like 20 battles out here. That's my first time running into them. Okay, well that's 2. Just need 1 more. Alright, that's the last one. Now you should already know what step is next. Stand next to the stables. Save. Honestly, I'm impressed that this is working so well. Reload. Alright, and one last time. enter the stables quickly. And that's the last time we're ever gonna feed our female great chocobo. Even though we're not even going to use her in this next mating sequence. Really still not sure how this works. So, last thing we're gonna do, I guess you didn't need all 70 cracker greens. No, we're gonna feed our great female exactly 6. Okay, and then, for the sexiest part of all, we're going to mate our female mountain river chocobo with her grandfather, the wonderful male. And then use the VII nut that we got from the goblins. And there it is. I got a gold chocobo. Female gold chocobo. So, come on. Tell me what to name her. Give me some suggestions. No one? Okay, well, I'll make a save state here. If anyone posts a suggestion within the next minute or so, then I can always reload it and give her the different name. Let's see, for now... What should I call her? What's an appropriate name? What's a word that means gold? There's amber, but no, it's not fancy enough. Okay. No one's offering any suggestions, so you have no one to blame but yourselves. I'm gonna name her Blinky, because all that glitters is gold. We'll see how many people get that. Halcyon? What's Halcyon? What does that word mean? Welcome. Hey, I've got something good to tell you. The white chocobo... Oh, you already said this already. Don't you have anything to say about the chocobo sage? I met the chocobo sage. see. Calm or peaceful, sort of a distant synonym for a meaning of golden. Well, she's not exactly calm or peaceful. She's super fast and hyper. I'm probably gonna stick with Blinky. Okay, and just to give you an idea of the different coloration of gold versus yellow, here's a side-by-side comparison. This is yellow, and this is gold. It's kind of hard to tell. If you were looking at a gold chocobo, you probably couldn't tell at first that it was a gold. Gold Chocobo. Now, what's neat about the Gold Chocobo is that it's pretty much the best vehicle in the series. It can go almost anywhere. There's nowhere it can't go. Well, there's a couple places it can't go. Places that we haven't been yet. You can walk over mountains. Walk over rivers. Just go straight up these slopes. Like nothing impedes my movement. Like everything on the world map, we can go to. I mean, it's a shame that it's impossible to get a gold chocobo before this point, because then you can visit that village early. Yeah, but now that we have a gold chocobo, we can go around to all those caves that I've pointed out before. Get the prizes within. Starting with this one. The one that I could have gotten a long time ago with that one glitch I showed off last time. Oh, so since I own the chocobo, it'll stay here. It won't run away, it doesn't prompt you to release it or send it back or anything. Okay, so this is one of the Materia caves. There's no random battles here. And there's no items except for one Materia. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. Received Quadra Magic materia. Now, Quadra Magic. Oh boy. You know how the Red Mage had dual cast in the previous games? And that one, I think it was called the Soul of the Masa that let you dual cast? Well, Quadra Magic. Hi, Ricardo. Quadra Magic allows you to quadra cast. Quadruple cast. Why is there a shore here? You can't bring the tiny Bronco back here. Is this just for... Is this just for river chocobos to get under this little patch of land? Does this area even have a different name? No, it's still Wutai area. It's not like there's any unique enemies here. Why is there a shore here? Anyway, the next cave is over here. Over the course of many years, received Mime Materia. Yes, so now the Mime ability is ours, and it's just as broken as it was in Final Fantasy V. Okay, next is this cave over here. Now this materia in particular is kind of strange. The Mp Materia. What this materia is so strange. What this does is it ignores the normal maximums for each stat and swaps your max HP and MP. So if I put this on Tifa right now, she would only have 427 hit points, but she would have 2700 MP. It's only useful if you're planning on spending a lot of MP at one time. I've never used it. I'd rather just have another character repeatedly use like turbo ethers or something on the caster. Yeah, with a Gold Chocobo. Normally with the high wind, you'd have to land on a patch of grass over there to the west. Walk all the way to Icicle Inn. And then ride the snowboard down or whatever in order to get to the Great Glacier. Which you apparently can't walk into with the Gold Chocobo. At least not this part here. Doesn't let you. Yeah, but here's the northern crater. You can't climb it. Can I get off here? I can get off here. This area is walkable? But it still says icicle area. I had no idea this area was walkable. Why is it a forest-like location? We didn't walk through any forests when we climbed Mount Gaia. Huh. Weird. Well, before we go get the last Materia cave, let's go visit the Chocobo stage again and see if he's gotten any more of his memory back. Not that we need him anymore. But it'll be nice to get all of his dialogue. Now, what can I do for you? You remember something? I remember now. That's the one they call... It's a mountain Chocobo. And just like the name says, you can cross any mountain. There was another one that could cross rivers too. They called him River Chocobo. Where can we find one? There aren't any around now. What about that one right there? What? I wonder what he's doing there. Can't remember for the life of me. Does that mean you haven't been feeding this poor Chocobo? Oh god. That's one of the saddest things to think about. Is old senile people who stop feeding their pets. Animal control centers should probably keep a closer eye on the elderly or the handicapped who have pets. Just so that in case anything happens to the owner, nothing bad happens to the pet as well. Now where's that island? Oh, it's over there. Alright, here we are. What's this island called? Round Island. Is that a joke? I don't know. Alright, here it is. Last one. Received it's supposed to be Knights of the Round Materia. The strongest summon in the game, and possibly the entire series. Knights of the Round is a famous summon, but it doesn't make many appearances in the series. Probably because it's so utterly broken. But yeah, that's it. Also, Knights of the Round is like the second most powerful attack in the entire game. Yes, there's one that's even more powerful. Potentially. But yeah, we got everything. There's no longer a need for the Gold Chocobo. Unless you just like the novelty of riding it around and walking up mountains. Oh yes, there is one more thing you can use the Gold Chocobo for. Remember that thing that looked kind of like a volcano on top of the mountain near Cosmo Canyon? Yeah, I'll go point it out to you. In fact, I can just put my Gold Chocobo on the Highwind. Yeah, he's in the stables that are in the Highwind now. Oh, she is in the stables. Yeah, so if you don't want to walk everywhere, you can just carry your Gold Chocobo to somewhere where you need her. That's a good Chocobo. What wang, what wang. She's a sassy lady. Yeah, when we land the Highwind, we'll be right back on her back. Get on Choco back. Alright, so we're going to go over to the middle continent. And there actually is one more thing that I want to show. Remember a long time ago when we initially escaped Coral Prison using the buggy? The buggy was the only thing that we had at the time that could cross this quicksand. And if we got out of the buggy, well actually it wouldn't let us get out of the buggy if you recall. But the Gold Chocobo is perfectly capable of crossing the quicksand. And you can go back into this area if you want, but there's no point, because there'll be a big canyon preventing you from getting back into the actual prison area, and if you happen to encounter the Chocobo carriage, it'll just take you back out to the world map. So there's no point in going back in there unless you wanted to fight a bunch of sandworms. So yeah, no point. Yeah, but what I was talking about is over here. Up this mountain. Right here. This volcano looking place. Is that a volcano? No, those are supposed to be flowers. Yeah, big flowers. Yeah. So this is actually like the secret dungeon of the game. It's a super dungeon full of puzzles and tough monsters and cool items to get. But you're not supposed to be able to get here right now. You're actually supposed to unlock the way up here by beating a super boss later on in the game. But if you get a Gold Chocobo right now, then you can get up here without doing that. I could go in there now if I wanted to. Let me think about it. Let me look at my materia. Let me look at all the cool materia I just got. Quadra Magic. Paired Magic is used 4 times when cast. So it's not quite like dual cast because you can't just select Quadra Magic from the menu. It's not a command materia. It just makes it so that whatever materia you attach to it is cast 4 times. And it does work with summons too. That much I know. But I think it also will cost you 4 times the MP to use it. It's not like it lets you cast the same spell 4 times in a row for the cost of 1. It basically gives you 4 turns all at once, all casting the same spell. Now then there's Mime. Mime is awesome, because it lets you mimic any action that was last taken by a party member, other than limit breaks. So if somebody were to, say, cast Knights of the Round, then you can mime it, and it wouldn't cost you any MP. Now this thing only has 2 levels, and it takes 100,000 AP to master. But if you can get a copy of Mime, which shouldn't be that tough, I mean, we get tens and thousands of AP all the time. If you can get a copy of Mime, yeah. Then you can just bounce casting back Knights of the Round for free back and forth between 2 characters. And just have the 3rd character do nothing. Of course, quad casting Knights of the Round is only possible if the character has HP MP equipped. Because Knights of the Round costs 250 MP to cast, so it would require 1000 AP to quad cast it. Well, I suppose you could just cast it 3 times then and just mimic that. There's that too. But even so, you would need 750 MP at least to do it. And even if you just wanted to dual cast, you need 500, which I'm not at yet. Which I suppose I might as well put this on and at least show it to you all. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the Knights of the Round summon sequence takes so long and is unskippable. Which is also a problem because the strongest super boss in the game, by default, is a timed battle. It's got a time limit. So, long summon sequences aren't an option until you can find the way to remove the time limit. Okay, here we go. Ancient Forest. And God, I hate this place. The puzzle here is so complicated. So you've got flies, and you've got frogs, and you've got pitcher plants and weird flowers. Okay, so you see that flower over there? I don't remember how to reach it, but I think what I do is I go up here. Yeah. And I think I have to carefully walk to it. Like this. Nope. That just hurts you. And what's that thing? Diablo. And it's accompanied by these weird things called Wilf Sags. Well, let's see how they like Knights of the Round. Extreme summoned monsters. Ultimate End. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. King Arthur himself. So we were doing about 3,300 damage to each enemy, of which there were 3. And we did that 13 times. So what's 9,900 times 13? That's how much damage we just did. But it sure costs a hell of a lot of MP, don't it? Super Shot ST. There you go. Just gotta carefully walk to it and pick it up. Okay, so Super Shot ST has 6 linked slots. It's really powerful, but has no materia growth. Oh yeah, we're gonna find a really awesome weapon. A cloud here. Okay, so for this point, I think what I had to do is I had to start collecting flies. You can release insects and frogs by pushing the OK button. The reaction of insects and frogs differ depending on where you are, so try in many different places. Please push the square button to give up and you will be returned to the entrance. Well, that was smart of them. Okay. So I picked up a fly. Now I believe what I do with it is I bring it over here and I feed it to the pitcher plant. Yeah, I was just fighting the original versions of you guys. Yeah, steel finally leveled, so now I got mug. So now I might as well just use mug all the time, instead of attacking. So it'll give me the chance to get more items. Vincent, when did you get to such a high level? You're almost as high a level as Cloud. Okay, well there's one fly. Now we'll go back, grab another. Uh-oh. I think we gotta be fast about this. I think the flies escape after a while. Actually, I don't think it's gonna escape. I think the pitcher plant is gonna eat it. Did it just miss them all? Oh god, I hate these things. Everyone's just constantly missing. God, what is this? D&D 4th edition? I'm gonna use a summon. He's getting out of hand. E-freeze. That doesn't do much. Well then... Ramu? Wonder how I'm supposed to handle these things. Probably by casting undodgeable spells. Resist? Makes you resistant to transformation. Oh, so this is the same thing the vaccine does. Odd. Why do my limit breaks miss? It's hardly fair. There. Comet 2 works. Kajana leveled. And Barrett learned Hammer Blow. Yay. I guess that last grenade bomb he used was finally enough. I just heard the pitcher plant pop open. Okay. Hammer Blow. Now Barrett just needs kills. Oh god damn it, that last fly is gonna get... Okay, I've screwed up. I know what to do. I need to reset the flies. Okay, I think I need this frog first. Because the frog would take longer for the pitcher plants to digest. Come on, let me through. Jeez. Those flies have weird hitboxes. Oh, doesn't get digested at all, actually. Interesting. Okay, well, now what do I do? In retrospect, Barrett probably should have had the Fury status on. If I needed to use limit breaks for him. I really hate these things. Not only do they have ridiculous regen, but they've also got ridiculous evasion. I just need one hit. It's gotta be one hit away from death. There we go. Yep. Mystify and Barrier both leveled. X potion. I love being able to buy eaters. Spring gun clip. That sounds like a weapon for Red 13. Alright, second map. Now, this area's puzzle is not going to be as simple. What are these weird, dangly flower things that I see in video games all the time anyway? The Pitfall game on the Sega Genesis had these things too. Rayman Adventures had them. I don't know. Can I jump to it? There's pitcher plants up there. Okay, there's one of these big flowers again. Are there behemoths in this game? I don't remember. These things kind of look like behemoths. Big, derpy, winged behemoths. Okay, can I do the same trick to get this? Nope. Okay. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. I didn't even realize. Okay, so I'm gonna have to feed you something. I think I have to feed you the frog, actually. Jump. What? Why do I have the option to do that now? Oh, there must be a frog in there. I need to lure it out with a fly. How do I hop down? Oh, there we go. Jeez. I think I can come back for that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to lure the fucking frog out. There we go. There's the frog. Okay, now I should just be able to hop down. Come on. Hop down. And then carefully place the frog in the flower's mouth. Nope. How do I do this? Am I remembering this wrong? Hammer blow blows away one opponent. Well, or C. Yeah, it just ejects an enemy. Not bosses, though, I'm betting. It just punches them out of the battle. Damn it, come on. Maybe it's not the frog that I use. Maybe it's that weird rock thing up there that I see. No, don't jump off. Come on. So how do I reach that? I guess I use those pitcher plants. I have a plan. It might work. Not sure. Okay, these things again. Two X potions. Okay, I think I can walk up here. Yeah. Then I put the frog in there, and I think what I have to do is I just have to wait for the frog to escape, and it'll bounce me up. Is that how this works? Yep. Perfect. Then I get the rock, and I can come down here and throw the rock in there. And I get the slash all materia. Oh yeah, check it out. Let's see. Magic plus? Sure, I'll keep that on for Comet. Let me take this off. Slash all. Attack all opponents. Don't ask me how this works, but Vincent now has the ability to shoot up to 5 creatures with a single bullet. Okay, there's a red arrow up there, right? So I think I enter this area from a different angle in order to get that item there. Yeah, but there's no going back now. So, next area. Damn it. I missed on 2 of the 3. Think of it. Tifa should have a hyper as well. Okay, let's transform into Death Gigas and see if he'll use his other attack. Luck, live wire. And that's it. You've seen everything that the Death Gigas can do. So now I just gotta wait for him to learn his 3rd limit break. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? There's 2 pitcher plants, 2 flies, a bouncy rope, a red arrow that most likely goes back to the previous map, some kind of cave here, where I can get a frog in exchange for a fly. I'd probably climb that rope to get up there. What's the point in riding? What's the point in using the bouncing thing? Oh, it probably takes me up there, and then I walk down to get to that tree stump there. Back attacked by these things? Come on. Oh, watch as Vincent magically shoots 2 enemies with 1 bullet. And misses them both. Poor enemies to show this off on. Just count too. No, I wonder if I can use morph on it. Nope, it's dead. Never mind. Didn't get the chance. Okay, so that would bring me down to that area. Which, yeah, even if I put something in this pitcher plant and went over there, there'd be no point. So I gotta solve this puzzle. I don't need a frog, unless... No, I do need a frog. Or do I? No, I don't think I don't think I should. Grab this frog. I mean, fly. It's fly, not a frog. Bounce on this, and it takes me somewhere? Okay then. And go down this way. Oh, hey. Minerva Band. Sounds like armor. 6 linked slots. Seems to be for women only. That makes you immune to fire, ice, gravity, and holy. What enemies are using holy elemental attacks? I mean, the only holy elemental attack I have is Alexander. It's not a bad piece of gear, but I'd rather have double materia growth. Attempt to use morph on the Diablo. See what happens. Nothing. I guess it wasn't weak enough. Or either that or just it can't turn into any items. That too. Vincent's out of MP. I don't feel like wasting a turbo ether or an elixir on him, so I'm just gonna have Tifa use Alexander. Then I'll use a bunch of regular ethers on him afterward. That's pretty effective. Took him right out. Does a lot of damage, and I don't think they can dodge it. Can I not go back up that way? Oh, that's one way. So how do I get off of this thing? Oh. Okay, then I gotta catch the frog again and ride it back over. Okay, well, I suppose I should try getting back up into the trees. Seems to be the right thing to do. So I can probably go up and around and down to the other side that I saw. Magic plus leveled. So does that mean Comet's gonna be even stronger now? I better do this real quick. Before the fly gets eaten. Magic plus. Yeah, that's magic plus 20% now. It was plus 10%. I didn't know it would go up that high. Okay, so it looks like I can either hop across those or go down here. Should be able to go back up. Or not. No, I can hop back up. Okay. So what's down here? There's another rock up there. That pitcher plant is already closed. Why? God damn it. Oh, that nullifies that one, but what's the point? And it's just a way to get back, that's all it is. Wait, what? Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, I can jump up like 10 feet, but I can't just step onto that stump? That'd be utterly ridiculous. No, come on. Why does holding down make me go up? I feel like I'm almost at the end of this dungeon. And it's just been the same enemies over and over and over. Luckily, it doesn't matter whether or not I hit with Tifa's in the break. As long as I use it. See, Death Blow is actually pretty good against these things, because you get a 50-50 chance of hitting. That ignores evasion. It's always just a 50% chance. And when you do hit, you get a crit, so it makes up for all the other misses. So I guess Death Blow does have its place when used in the right circumstances. But it's even better if you can link it with Added Cut. Okay, what's this? I believe that's a mistranslation, but this is the Typhoon Materia. Or, actually, it's supposed to be Typhon. Remember Typhon? Ultros's buddy from Final Fantasy VI who had like one appearance and then was his, like, security guard at Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Yeah, that Typhon. He's a summon in this game. Don't really know why. Summons Typhon. Yeah, that's a mistranslation, but it's supposed to be Typhon. Wind Elemental. Makes sense. And he does have a mouth for an ass, just like before. Okay, I think I know what the point of neutralizing this flower is. I think I get it. First I use this. Then I hop down. Come on! You're telling me I was too close? Okay, then I grab this fly. You can probably already figure out what I'm doing. Okay, use this fly to get back over here. Then I need to start migrating flies to the right. I'm gonna set this one right here for later use. Grab this fly. Put it in front of the cave to lure the frog out. And then I'm going to move this frog right next to the pitcher plant so I can grab it immediately. Alright, plus 20%. Let's see how well this does. Doesn't seem any different, but I killed one. That's the important thing. Vincent apparently hit 50 a little bit ago and I missed it. Okay, I'll just set the frog right here. Grab the fly, put it in the pitcher, grab the frog, cross the pitcher, come back here, put the frog in this pitcher, and then stand on it and wait. And I believe this is the final puzzle. Right over there is a cave with the rest of our prizes. Awesome. And in this chest, the Apocalypse. This is a weapon for Cloud, but it's not just any weapon for Cloud. Not only is the Apocalypse his second strongest weapon, but it's got triple Materia growth. One of only 2 pieces of equipment in the entire game with triple growth. I'm gonna give that to him as soon as I get him back. Use it for pretty much the rest of the game. And an elixir. And that's it. We have completed the secret dungeon. Well, there's actually 2 secret dungeons. But this is the bigger of the 2. The other one has way tougher enemies. But it doesn't have as many items. And it's a much smaller place. No need to hold back now, we're right in front of the exit. Okay, well that takes care of that. So, in 2 hours, I got a Gold Chocobo from scratch and completed one of the secret dungeons. How about that? So, like I said earlier, I do want to stop by a lot of the villages and stuff and see what new things the NPCs had to say now that the meteor is falling. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's really not many side quests that you can do with Tifa as the leader. I already got the Gold Chocobo. Did the ancient forest long before I was supposed to. Oh, one of the people that's normally standing in front of the graves is no longer standing there. You lost? When that happens, the only ones you can count on are your friends. The first thing you gotta do is find your best friend. Livestream? Never heard of it. The planet's structure? Who cares about that? Why don't you go ask Bugenhagen of Cosmo Canyon hard questions like that? You know, maybe I should. I'll visit him next. Your story? People can live without the Shinra's Mako reactors. Yeah, we know that. Let's go visit Zack's parents. See if they have anything new to say. Nope, same old, same old. I don't think they say anything else to the rest of the game. I don't think anyone here says anything new. Yeah, let's go check out Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure Bugenhagen will have something new to say. Maybe. There is a point in the near future where we'll have to visit him. But I want to see if he has anything new to say now. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. the color of that unlucky star. The children are all so scared that they won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. Here we go. I can't be standing here talking about the study of planet life. I think I'll be heading back to my homeland now. That's a good idea. Oh, I wonder if that rope is down now. Can we access that hidden area? We can. Hi, of course our store's open. Ethers. Gimme. No need to fear. I have the study of planet life right here. No, maybe I am a bit afraid, but whenever I'm reading Study of Planet Life, I can forget all my fears. Okay, so now that the rope is gone, we can go back here, and go all the way around to this hidden room, with a couple of new items. There's an elixir, and a magic source, and the full cure materia. Let's just take a look at that. Equips full cure magic. Has 3 levels, but it only has 1 ability. Yeah, I forget exactly what this does. Let me equip it and check the magic list. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's grayed out. You can't even use it until you've leveled it at least once. That's why it's got 3 levels. Oh. Huh. Well, it only takes 3,000 to get to level 2. Might as well keep it on for a bit. Yeah, I think the rope goes away in Disc 2 onwards. You can't get it in Disc 1. Pretty sure. Maybe you can? I don't know. Live with the planet, die with the planet. Maybe this is the way it should be. Who knows? I'm full of booze. It's when I think about the children. I wonder if we could just save our own children. How about our original cocktail, life stream? You should forget your troubles with a drink. We humans sure are weak creatures. It's not that I'm afraid of that big star. It's just that, I have a stomachache. That's why I'm not moving. That's the truth. Yeah, sure, kid. So Bugenhagen isn't hanging out at the top of these stairs. He must be all the way up in his house. I don't want to read that, come on. Welcome. You still want more weapons? You sure are weird. I mean, it's weird. If there weren't people like you, I'd be out of business. Yeah, I don't need any of that. There's a big gaping hole in my party menu, where Cloud and Aerith used to be. Oh man, everything is over once the meteor hits. I've been selling materia for 10 years now, ever since I was 16. What have I been doing with my life? Welcome. Oh, it's nothing. Now please make yourselves comfortable. Oh, this is new. MP plus and HP plus? Huh. Wasn't expecting them to have new inventories. Don't worry, Mom. All of us just need to go through that door. Mr. Bugenhagen sealed it so we wouldn't have to worry about it. But what's a seal? I wonder what's going to happen now. So what, do you think this is like a bunker or something? I don't think a bunker is going to protect you from the world crumbling to pieces. Now, a refrigerator. That'll protect you from anything. Just ask Lucasfilms. So, is he here or not? Oh, there he is. Ho ho ho! No time to be humming now. The planet is nearing imminent death. Where is Cloud? Wasn't he with you? That's why we're here. Cloud has... I guess you're just explaining everything. I see. Cloud has... It's true that there are several places in the planet where Lifestream is gathered, but most of those places are below the surface where humans cannot reach them. There's only one place, an island floating in the Southern Sea. What did you say? I haven't left here in years. No good. I can't remember. In the Southern Seas, I think, there was an island where the Lifestream is. But even if you find Cloud there, Lifestream is a mass of spiritual energy. Wait, Life's Dream? What? Are you meant to be saying Lifestream right there? And one person alone probably couldn't stand against such an incredible spiritual current. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say Lifestream there. So basically he's saying that if Cloud really did ride the Lifestream and get washed up somewhere, there's a good chance he didn't survive it. Okay, well, found a few new items, a few new materia, and then got some interesting information from Bugenhagen. Oh, right. I think there is one other side quest I can do. It's kind of a minor one, though, but I think I've got the money for it. Might as well go check it out. That's this way. Oh, right. There is one place in the world map that cannot be reached via Gold Chocobo. Or at least, can I get off here? I can. I can access this place now? What? Wow, okay. Normally you're supposed to wait until you get yet another vehicle to be able to reach this place. But the Gold Chocobo can take you here. Okay. I'm gonna save before I go in there. There's no battles or anything, but still. Although, I will say this right now, if you go in there without Vincent in your party, nothing will happen. He needs to be in your party for anything to happen. So you come in here and there's this big crystal-like object. Looks kind of like an organ. Oh. Does nothing happen yet? I think... Okay. Okay, you can come here early, but nothing happens until you're supposed to come here. Even with Vincent in the party. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to wait. Okay. Where is my ship? There you are. Okay, our destination is Costa del Sol. I don't feel like sightseeing around town. What I really want to do is... Looks like Gold Saucer is temporarily closed. Okay, so we come in this building. And there should be... yeah, him. Talk to this guy. Is this some kind of joke? What? Oh, don't tell me that's another thing I gotta wait till later to do. Fine. You're still sleeping? Okay, well guess we'll have to talk to him later once we've got Cloud back. Wonder whatever happened to Mookie and his friends. Oh, they're here. Okay. Heat and cold are just memories of the planet. Okay. I don't understand what my boss is thinking. I'm gonna yell at him. I'm gonna scream my head off till it gets ugly. Isn't that what life's all about? What do you think? I'm just sitting here having a quiet drink. But that's why they're so angry at you? When you're in here, forget about all those awful things going on outside and just enjoy yourself. Come on, please. If you don't buy from me, I can't make ends meet. No one else will either. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Yeah, but this is the guy who was originally selling the 4 slots item. He no longer sells it. It's no longer available, so if you're trying to do a perfect game and you didn't buy 99 of them from him, then you're out of luck. Solid Bazooka. 8 linked slots. Normal growth. Scent Clip. 8 unlinked slots, normal growth. Spiral Shuriken. 2 linked slots and 6 normal slots, normal growth. Long Barrel R, 8 linked slots. And this guy's got a lot of good stuff. Gold Megaphone, 8 linked slots. S-Mine, explosive damage on one opponent. Now you got a lot of good weapons. Once I'm done leveling Materia, I'll come back and meet you. I want to learn how to speak better, but don't want to have stars fall down. You think same? Where are you from? Apparently you're from another dimension. Welcome to Bar del Sol. Here's the tropical nights. Yeah, but seriously though, where is she from? There's very little in the way of alternate languages in this world. What's her native language? And why don't we ever meet anyone else like her? I don't care if it's the meteor or not, I'm not giving up yet. I still haven't surfed the best waves of Costa del Sol. I hope the meteor doesn't strike before I do. I hope the meteor doesn't strike before I do. It's weird seeing the reflection of the meteor on the sea in the evening. It gives you the creeps. They're burning. Someday they'll burn out. The stars are just like our youth. Oh, it's the end of the world. Okay, well, you're going crazy. Oh wow, man, that's huge. stars, they're in flames. Are you still getting a shower? I proposed to her in the middle of all that meteor stuff. I don't care even if the world were to end right now. I can't think of anything else. I don't think Johnny does anything else for the rest of the game. Good or bad, everything's gotta go. It's the end of the world sale. Well, you still sell the same crap as always, so I don't need it. Wanna buy a souvenir to remember participating in the meteor tour? What's wrong with you people? Oh, there's still ethers here now. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to spend the rest of my life sleeping. Will you be staying together? Sure. Good night. Well, at least I get to hear the ocean waves as my imminent death draws ever closer. It's getting closer and closer. Someone will do something, don't you think? Sitting around waiting for meteor to come. Why is it gonna fall on us? The sea breeze, sun, and meteor. Isn't nature strange? I don't know if I'd call meteor nature. I don't care even if it is the end of the world. I just want to sit here and drink cocktails. Oh, I think I drank too much. Ah, leave me alone. I'm trying to learn how to swim before the end of the world. I wonder what it would look like up close if the world just crumbled to pieces. Like, especially the water. I mean, the world couldn't very easily crumble to pieces because it's all still going to gravitate toward its center, the individual pieces, right? I mean, even if all the land got blown up, the water would probably still be left behind. Probably like a big ball of water with land floating around it. No, it wouldn't float. Makes no sense. It would just fall back to the center. I don't know how it would look. Wonder if anyone's done like some kind of 3D animation of what it would realistically look like. Okay, I wonder if the Chocobo stage remembers anything new. Oh yeah, that Chocobo was bred from a great Chocobo and a good Chocobo. Yeah, see, this is the first step in the intended process of getting a Gold Chocobo. First you need a great and a good Chocobo. When they're given Carob Nuts while breeding, there's a chance you'll get one of these Chocobos. A chance, it says. So where can I find those Chocobos? And what about those Carob Nuts? Huh? Where was that? And what was that nut? Can't remember for the life of me. Yeah, so obviously his process is much longer, but it relies less on manipulating the RNG. So it's the slower method, but it's a method that works, is the point. Okay, I just remembered another side quest that we can do. Excavating for treasure in Bone Village. There's a few very interesting items that you can get here. Also, if you happen to miss the Neo Bahamut materia up in the northern crater, then you can dig it up here. There's only a few materia in the game that you can dig up here if you miss them. So things like Chocomog, which I'm guessing is missable, since after a certain point in the game all the chocobos in the chocobo farm disappear, so you can't watch them dance anymore. Shiva I don't think is missable. Shiva is just given to you at Priscilla. But Ifrit and Ramu, they're all missable. And if you miss them, you can't get them in Bone Village. Pretty sure. You need something? Are you going to run away? We've already learned about everything that has happened from the beginning of this planet through fossils. Now we want to see on through to the end of the planet. It's such a mixed feeling. The lunar harp is somewhere in the ground here. I already got the lunar harp. I don't need it anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna switch ears. Alright, start digging. It's not just the lunar harp you're after. What else are you having us dig for? Good treasure. Alright, then I'll lend you some of my staff. Show us where you want us to dig. Okay, so it's down below somewhere. What, like right here? Must be. I'll make a safe state. Received mop. That's the weapon for Sid. It's his joke weapon. Like the umbrella and the super ball and the nail bat and all them. It's got really high attack power, but no materia growth. Let's see what else I can get. This just seems like the most effective pattern to put them in. Just put them in the 4 corners of the area and then one in the center. It's not the same spot, is it? It's kind of weird. Maybe. It's not gonna give me the same item, is it? I'm not gonna get 2 mobs. A regular potion. Okay. So if you already got the good treasure in the spot that they look at, then you just get potions. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, this time, I'm gonna say normal treasure. This looks right. I think this is the same spot I dug up the lunar harp. There must only be so many spots that they can look at. Received ether. Now, what do I have to do to get that one special item? Do I just have to keep going and get lucky? Just look it up real quick so I don't waste too much time. Ah, here it is. Okay. Well, that's a weird condition. So to get this special item, it actually, I think it might be that multiple items can be generated this way. I'm not sure. But for this one, you pick normal treasure, and to make it spawn, basically you just put all of the staff at the top. Yeah, but they all face down below, so it's gonna be hard to pinpoint its location. I think it's gonna be like right here, if I had to guess. Received potion. What? Wait, do you just get a potion if... Hold on a second. What happens if I pick any old random spot? Do I get nothing, or do I get a potion? Because if I get something every time, I'm betting potions are just what you get if you pick the wrong spot. Yeah, I just picked the wrong spot. Let me try a different spot. Let me get a good look at where they're facing. Okay, it's definitely going to be to the left of that girl in the purple shirt. Because she's facing slightly to her left. So it's going to be like all the way over here on the side. As far left as I can go. No. Where are you all facing? It's gotta be like right here. What the hell? Where are you facing? What direction is she facing? And I can't tell. Well, I must be seeing things because he's facing to the right. Okay, so it's gonna be to the right of her. What, so like right here-ish? God damn it. Set up a dig inside the building. That wouldn't do any good. What, like right here? Oh my god. Let me just try different spots around this area. Oop, I hit the wrong button. guys facing? Hold on. I gotta look this up. Oh. I can't get it yet. Of course. It locks you out of so many side quests and for virtually no reason. So, no matter what I do, I can't get anything but a potion with this setup. That's Corsido Soul. Can I not land the high wind in that area? Okay, whatever. Apparently I can't walk all over Midgard with my Chocobo. Yeah. Okay, I know it hasn't spawned because there's an NPC who's going to be standing right here who talks about the item. Yeah, but they're not there yet. So it's not in the Bone Village yet. Okay. Okay, in that case, we've pretty much done everything. Oh, there might be another guy here that we can talk to here in Calm. Huh? You're looking for your friend? You want to know where the live stream is? Let's see, I can't help you with your friend, but I've heard about the live stream. When I traveled to the Southern Islands, a doctor was very kind to me. I seem to recall him telling me something about the live stream. Tourists, huh? There are some things you should... I already know. Weird, okay. Ah, youth, you really believe that big meteor filling up the sky is going to fall here? I want you to stop that talk about a meteor falling on us. Even if meteor falls, if you're in Midgard, you ought to be safe. They say it's a Mako metropolis, so they should survive somehow. If you think so. My dad still just sits at the bar drinking even though he knows that meteor's coming. It's sad, even though he's an adult, he just doesn't want to see the world as it really is. I don't know what to do. The meteor is going to fall, isn't it? Unless Shinra does something about it, then we're all history. Listen, I've worked hard till now, and you say meteor's gonna smash everything to bits? Well, I ain't standing around listening to fool talk like this. Makes a person lose the will to work. That's what it does. And all of Midgard is gonna be destroyed by a falling meteor? Oh, don't make me laugh. Lately there's been a number of scary incidents. I hate it. Just hate it. Stay out of the kitchen. I heard Shinra is taking all its biggest artillery from Junon and its various other facilities and gathering it in Midgard to fight the meteor and weapon. Yeah, this building here, I believe. The meteor's coming, right? Where am I going to stash my money? Wait, maybe I better take it with me and get out of here. To where, ma'am? To where? Yeah, this guy. This floor was empty last time we came here. The world's changed a lot in the past few days. That huge monster meteor was covering up the sky and acting like he owned it or something. A lot of my friends have died. I'm going on a journey to pray for their souls. A map that was sunk along with the ship. Guidebook. A rose that blooms once every 1,000 years in the desert. Desert rose. A harp that soothes those who hear it. Earth harp. I wonder if there's anyone who'll bring it to me. Yep, so those are 3 items that you had to find and bring to him. 2 of them are prizes for super bosses. One of them is a hidden secret. Very cryptic. Yeah, and he'll give you a different prize for each one that you bring him. We can't get any of them right now. I just wanted to show you him. I'm sure there's Fort Condor battles available, but I really don't care about them anymore. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave my Gold Chocobo. Oh, I must have landed close enough to put the Chocobo back in the stables. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there is something that I probably should do. You see, the Gold Chocobo, regardless of its ancestry, lineage? Yeah, regardless of its lineage, will be amazingly good at Chocobo races. But it's still not perfect. Hey, do you know what a Chocobo sage is? What? You've actually met him? Wow, what did he tell you? Let me relay all the information. Wow, that's amazing. Let me take some notes. Yeah, so Chol will keep a record of everything the Chocobo sage tells you. Because he doesn't repeat himself. What? Let's see. Let me jot this down. Other than regular Chocobo, there are Mountain Chocobo and River Chocobo. In order for the Mountain Chocobo and River Chocobo to be born, you'd feed the Carob Nut to a great and good Chocobo and have it produce an egg. But we don't sell any Carob Nuts. See, Joel's Chocobo inspection. For telling me that story, I'll tell you about each Chocobo's abilities. From what I see, the fastest sprinter is Blinky, and the fastest one is Blinky. The one with the most stamina is Blinky. The most intelligent one is Great. Probably because of all the crocodile greens I fed her. Okay, so I seem to no, not feed. Not feed, I don't want feed. I want buy. I seem to recall Tandle greens having a property where they boost each stat by 1 point. So I'm going to buy 99 of them and feed them all to Blinky. Is there no way to make this faster? Why does it have to make a sound effect for each one? Speed plus, stamina plus, intelligence plus. There. Now it should be the top in every stat. Let's see, fastest sprinter, Blinky. Fastest is Blinky. Most stamina, Blinky. And most intelligent. It's still great? What? Maybe Croco Greens boost intelligence more than Tantal Greens. Why can you even select 0? Oh, that doesn't even tell me that any stats increased. Weird. Maybe wonderful yellows have a higher maximum intelligence than golds. By the way, once you have a Gold Chocobo, there's no point in breeding anymore. If you have a Chocobo that can win Chocobo races all the time, then you can release the others. There's no point in keeping them anymore. Oh, there's also this. The Temple of the Ancients is just a big square hole now. I can't land in that patch of grass between the forest and the beach. Where even is my shadow? There it is. No, I guess I can't. Okay. There's nothing to do there, though. At least I don't think there is. I don't know if I've ever gone back to it. I'm OH, and yes, this is the PS1 version. Oh, I mastered Ifrit. So I guess that means I can take it off and then trash the new one that was made. Should probably put Knights of the Round on. Start leveling it. Knights of the Round, I think, is the materia that takes the most AP to master. No, I don't think there's anything here. No items, no NPCs. Just a big hole. Or at least if you like this song, you can come back and listen to it. But there's nothing else to do here. Okay, next we're gonna go to Junon. Priscilla should finally be awake, so we can probably talk to her now. I almost passed out when I saw Weapon. It seems Weapon was beaten, but a Shinra soldier told me there were 4 more. Tifa, what are you doing? Those are some odd animations. Why are you animated here? Yeah, there are 4 more weapons. We saw them all in the FMV sequence. Yeah, the FMV sequence that you saw when the weapons awakened, that was a new FMV made for the North American version to include 2 new weapons that were made specifically for it. They weren't in the Japanese version, the original one anyway. They were later added in international releases. Yeah, but unlike Sapphire Weapon, we'll actually get to fight all 4 of them. This is the Northern Crater theme. Oh. This is a nice song, so it's cool that you can come to Junon and listen to it if you want to. Who are you? You don't recognize me? At least knock when you enter a lady's room. Do you not recognize me? Maybe she only remembers Cloud. Because he saved her life. And also kissed her. You'd think she'd remember the others. What? Cloud is missing? Maybe he dropped some... He dropped some from the North Caves into the Lifestream? Sir, do you know where the Lifestream runs through? Cloud might have drifted from there. What? The Northern... what? Sorry, but I don't think I follow. But I think I remember hearing Priscilla saying life something before. Well, I tried talking to her. You're such a cheapskate. Yeah, I don't want to go up there. Not right now, anyway. Once meteor hits, not just the fish, but the whole ocean will be destroyed. Can I get into your house, please? Thank you. Oh wait, it's locked. Huh. Okay. Okay, so now that I've heard about Priscilla, can I talk to her now? Lifestream? Yeah, I know. It's Mr. Dolphin's playground. There's a 3-taloned island south of the continent. I heard the Lifestream runs below that island. But why are you asking about the Lifestream? Cloud fell into the Lifestream at the North Cave and has been missing ever since. Huh? Cloud? Hurry up and help him. He's very important to me. Okay, so Mr. Dolphin goes all the way to that island, which is like halfway around the world from here. And you somehow know about this? I don't understand, Mr. Dolphin. Okay. Other than Wutai, there's only one more town I can think of where there'd be new people to talk to about Meteor. Well, there's also Nibelheim, but everybody there was just an actor. So, fuck them. Rocket Town. Ooh, new music here. It's all sad music. If things go on like this, then Meteor is just going to smash right into us and kill us, alright? I guess that's life? Shinra is trying to gather the huge materia from Coral and Fort Condor. There are 4 left and they're transporting them here. I can't stand the thought of them using my rocket for something like this. Yeah, so there's mention of the huge materia again. Remember when Scarlet went to the Gongaga reactor saying that she was looking for big, huge materia? And there was also that sleeping guy in the cave who mentioned it. Yeah, this guy knows about them even more than the other 2. Anyways, how about it? Wanna look at the rocket with me? Sure, why not? Well, maybe he doesn't know about it more than Scarlet, but he talks about it more. It seems like there's a lot happening in the outside world, but as long as I got this rocket, I'm satisfied. You're a simple guy. Look up at the sky. The bigger Meteor gets, the less time we have to live. What's going to happen? Is that all you have to say? Yeah, but there's 4 huge materia. Let's see. Do I know any good jokes? My job's to make everyone laugh all over the world. Okay. It's weird that you just mentioned that and don't really go into much more relevance. Wasn't there someone else living here? Oh yeah, you. All Grams does is gaze at that rocket all day long. Now that's the same thing as before. Nothing new in here. I'm so bored. Isn't there anything that can get me excited? The world's about to end. Isn't that exciting? Well, that's that. Well, I did everything that I wanted to do tonight. I did every side quest that I'm possibly able to do with Tifa as the party leader. I can't think of anything else. Mainly because the game is locking me out of so many things until I get Cloud back. Chocobo racing, getting that item from the Bone Village. But at least I got the Gold Chocobo early. That's pretty cool. Can't even fight any of the super bosses. I even did one of the super dungeons. One of the optional dungeons. Completed it too, got all the items. I remember back when I used to play this game a lot, and every time I'd do that dungeon, I would always have to go through it twice because I'd miss something and have to go back for it. Yeah, but that's it. I guess in the next stream we'll finally go to Midio and progress the story. But I gotta end the stream early, because I have to be up early tomorrow. Very early. I gotta be in bed within an hour. So, thanks everybody for showing up. Let's see. When's the next FF7 stream gonna be? Tomorrow night is Bloodborne. Okay, the next FF7 stream is gonna be Saturday at 9 p.m. EST. So, don't miss it. Alright, and I hope you all enjoyed watching me get a Gold Chocobo as early as possible without racing. I'm sure that was extremely exciting. I know I was excited. Okay, well, good night everybody.